Hello and welcome. Let's sing this song of this apparent self. Now, all there is this formlessness or nothingness dancing or formlessness forming. There is no solid static entity called a self. However, this nothingness dancing or formlessness forming or emptiness singing, it is very alive and new, and it seemingly appears as contracted energy. It seemingly, would say, apparently appears as separation while there is none. And this separation of self or me or I or you apparently seems to behave in a very loopy or a very circular kind of fashion. Of course, there's nothing that is just a story, but this contracted energy then seems to deem that it has a position. It is very solid and static, and it has a progression. It lives in a very linear fashion, and this apparent self then seemingly behaves as if it is at the center of everything, and then apparently seems to uh, create apparently seems to create stories while there are none, because there is no such thing as a story demands a position, a time, space, while all is simply an appearance, and there's no real time or space. And this self, then, which is seemingly at the center, then either can be very self deprecating, like I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, or I don't deserve any joy, or um, I don't deserve the niceties, or so and so suffering, so how can I eat, or whatever. It can go into any kind of an apparent, there are millions and billions of possibilities. Or it can be very victim like energy, like why does it happen to me, or whatever. Or it can be even the apparent opposite of it. Apparent, there are no opposites. Anyway, so it can behave like I'm the best, look at how much work I do, I'm great, as is you can see in many apparent leaders these days. Anyway, and I'm no one like me or whatever. And so this apparently seems to go in this circular, very like that infinity kind of on and on and on and on, or in the center, in a very merry-go-round, you could say, fashion, where it goes on and on. Look at me, I'm here in some way or the other. Look at me, I'm here. I'm very good, or I'm terrible, or whatever. And then it comes across the song of nothingness singing, emptiness dancing, formlessness forming, of there being no apparent self. And then, because it seemingly deems that it has a position, it is in time and space, has a center, it now wants to become this no me. And it apparently believes that the song belongs to someone, and the one that is apparently the form which is appearing, and apparently with the song is being sung, it deems the position to that it is here there is a me, and there is no me, and now I want that no me kind of a position. So it's very clever. It's very apparently very clever, because it has the center, and then it deems that now that song that is being sung by someone where the self has ceased, or the self has dissolved, or the self has disappeared, and now it wants that position. It wants that song. It deems that that song belongs to someone, and I want to have that song now. Now I want to be able to sing, or I want to be able to see, or I want to be able to perceive, or I want to be able to have this know me position. And then it goes on and on and on again, because somehow it deems that this center is undesirable. This know me, this me is undesirable, and the know me is desirable. So basically, it goes on the self, the self. Now there is no me, now there is a me. This is less me, this is more me, and so deems very energetic, or whatever. and so is not. But all is simply energy, energy appearing contracted. And it is not that there is contracted energy here which has a self. It is simply contracted energy appearing, and it is actually formlessness forming. It is not that there is formlessness or nothing which creates or is made into form. It's not formlessness being made into form, or emptiness, appearing as a solid static form. It is too alive. Energy is too alive and too anew. So it is me, or no me, no me, no. Or no. Even to say there is no me, or it's too much. It's really too much. All there is simply nothingness. Nothingness dancing, alive, anew. It is just simplicity, this unknowingness, this singular immediacy, the hand movement, the wind blowing, the bird singing, the sun, the pain in the shoulder, the pain in the back. It's just very immediate, very, very immediate.